Roses are red, violets are blue. Crafting with junk, creativity anew. Hi, I'm Ingrid Carlsen, and today we have such a fun video. I'm going to show you some projects that you can make today using my newest kit, Sweetie Pie. This is a fun 1940s kitschy kit that is going to be great for not just junk journaling, but crafting around your house. And I'm going to show you some really awesome projects. Another really cool thing about this kit is that you're going to get some 3D elements, because I thought it would be a lot of fun for Valentine's to kind of mimic that grade school where you built your own little boxes to get your Valentines, except these are a little smaller, but they're really cute. What I think that I love the most about this kit are the colors, especially that fuchsia and red. It's one of my favorite color combos, and you've seen me use it before, especially in my pink Christmas kits, and I just gravitate towards it all the time. I love it even in everyday colors, in earrings and tops, and it's definitely one of my favorites. You're going to see some elements that are doubles, and that's because one of them is distressed and the other one is regular. And there are actually going to be two kits here. One is the bold and the other is going to be the pastels. They're going to be almost identical with a couple of little differences, but after I printed the bold colors, which is the original, then I decided at the last minute that I needed to go back and keep working and make pastels of the same things, and I'm so glad I did. They came out so cute, and wait until you guys see the things we're going to make towards the middle of the video. And I'm really excited about this video, and I'm really excited about this kit. And I think the biggest compliment I got was my daughter came in my room, and while I was in the middle of filming this, and she said, "Oh, this is my favorite kit that you've ever made." And she's like, "Some of these things are going in my room." And I think that is just the greatest compliment. So I'm so happy with it. I hope that you love the kit. I am pretty sure you're going to like it. So I'm going to go through here and also show you these pieces here are actually all freebies in my Patreon. And if you didn't know that I had a Patreon or didn't know anything about it, for right now, I only have one tier, and it's $5, and I give freebies like this whenever I think about it, but definitely once a month you'll get some freebies. And so in this case, we did 4 papers in the bold as well as 2 ephemera sheets. And then we did the exact same with the pastels. And you'll only be able to get access to these kits through Patreon. And a quick shout out to all my patrons. Thank you so much for your support, your love, and your fellowship. I love you guys. So also, I did want to do a quick disclaimer, and that is that all of the projects that we're going to do together do not need to be with my kit, but you can choose your favorite kits as well. So, but I would love your support, and if you like them, remember that the first week that they are released, they are on sale for a lot less than the regular price, and so it's a great time to pick it up. And also, just look, they're so cute. You just have to have these little kittens. And we were talking about this on Patreon a little bit, but I'm curious to see what your favorite is by looking at it. Do you like the bold colors, or are you more of a pastel girly? Leave it down in the comments below. I'm really interested to find out. I think that I started off as a bold girly, and then the pastels converted me. So can't wait to hear what you guys have to say. One of the differences that I know off the bat between the bold and the pastels is the minis. I included a mini sheet for both of them, but on the pastels, they're really mini. They're really tiny. If you could see my hand there, they are adorable. And for comparison with the regular size, they're really cute, and I've used them in our projects, so definitely stay tuned. These are the 2 ephemera sheets, as well as the papers that are already in the Patreon site. So I will have all that information listed down below. You're going to look at right underneath the video. It says read more or description, something like that. You're going to click on that, and then you will get more information on the video as well as the link to the kits. So make sure you check that out if you're interested. Okay, now that you've seen both of the kits, let's go ahead and get started with my first project. So I wanted to make a bunting or a banner that you can hang in your room or really anywhere in your house. And I wanted to show you that I'm actually using both of the kits. They intertwine beautifully. You don't have to do that, but I wanted to show you the options and show you that they work really great together. After cutting out my borders, I'm going to take 2 pieces of the pattern paper and cut them just right down the middle. I'm going to decide on the sizing for the banner, which I wanted it to be on the smaller side, and I'm going to take a piece of cardstock and just make a triangle shape, which I'm going to cut out and use as my template. When you make your banner or bunting, then you can decide how many triangles you want to make. I decided to go with 4 because I think that it looks cute. Also, I think that it is a very manageable project to do in just a short amount of time if that's all you have, and you're going to just get a really cute project that you don't have to fuss so much over. So what I'm going to do is lay out the papers that I want to use, and I ended up just using 2 different patterns, and I'm going to alternate them. You're going to see as I get going, after I've cut out my ephemera pieces and kind of laid them out to where I wanted, I thought that they would look really cute with a border. And so I would say if you're going to do that, I would cut those pieces out now instead of doing it the way that I did it. Now, I wanted to show you with these little hearts, they have a cute little scallop. So you can cut it in a couple different ways. You can cut it like this, where you're leaving a white border, and then you can even distress the edge, which I think looks really cute. Or you can just cut around the edges. I still leave a little bit of a white border to it because I think it's really cute. It mimics lace and it's just adorable. And so that's the way that I chose to use it. But you can do it either way. The other thing I pulled out for this is some little doilies that I had. So I went ahead and cut some ephemera out off camera, and I just grabbed pieces. Really, this is the kit comes with everything you need, so it's kind of mindless. It's just whichever pieces you think look cute together, but really there is no wrong way to do this. And I just layered some of the ephemera on top of the little triangle, and then I just used my tiny attacher to attach it. And you're going to see there's a couple of times where I'm going to change my mind and take out the staples and redo it, but really I didn't need to do that now watching it back on camera. But you can see already how quickly this project has come together, and just wait until we add the trim. It's just going to be the cherry on top of your beautiful sundae. So it was about this time when I realized that it would look really cute with a border. And because of the colors that I use, manila cardstock, which is one of my favorite tools to have in my room, goes really, really well with this kit. So I'm working backwards since I've already attached the ephemera and everything to the little flags. I am going to kind of makeshift, and I don't do a great job, but when it's all said and done, it still came out really cute. And so if you end up in the same boat as me and you make a mistake, it's never a mistake. It can always be fixed. But I did want to warn you that if you did want to add a border, I would next time do it first before starting to put my stuff together. Now I'm just going to glue all the pieces in place, and later the next project and on, I would start using a glue gun, and I would probably suggest that you use a glue gun for this as well. It'll just make it go quicker. For this part, you can use regular glue, but to add the trim, I think that it would have been a lot quicker and just easier if I would have used a glue gun instead of trying to let the wet glue dry. And I decided on pom-pom trim because just what else screams Valentine's than pom-pom trim. So I will admit I have it still sitting on my desk from Christmas because, as you guys know, and you can hear it in my voice still, I've been sick. I got sick twice during the holidays. Unfortunately, I got a cold, and then right after I got the flu. So anyways, I'm not getting the new year started off well with having my desk cleaned off yet, but I am working hard at, I wanted this kit to come out so that you guys had plenty of time to play with it and make some of these projects. And then I will start cleaning. But look how adorable this project came out. It is so cute. It is so fun. It's kitschy. And best of all, it's super easy. So I hope you'll try it. For our next project, we are going to make a little paper wreath. And I'm going to start off by taking some corrugated cardboard, and I'm using some that is a little thicker. I think that if you don't have a thicker one, you might want to double it up so that it gives it a little bit more substance. And I'm just going to hand draw a circle. If this scares you, don't let it scare you because it doesn't matter at the end. And another tip, if you have an X-Acto knife or a box cutter like I'm using here, I would definitely use that instead of scissors. It was really hard to do with scissors. And you can see there, my circle is not perfect in the slightest, and it's not going to matter. I'm going to start off by taking some book pages and roughly cutting them into squares, although it really doesn't matter. I just thought that this looked really cute. I'm going to just look at it and play around with how many I'm going to need, and then I'm going to go in and hot glue them down. I wanted them to overlap a little so that it kind of gives that messy effect. I think that that's really dreamy with book pages. I don't know, there's just something about that that's just so enchanting. And so I think this project definitely hits all the marks with that. Then once I have that done, I'm going to take some of the ephemera pieces and tuck them kind of in between the book pages, like they're peeking out. And this project is literally this simple. I'm just going to tuck them in, glue them down, and then we're going to add a lace trim. And I'm using the Heart lace trim from Dollar Tree, which is in your Dollar Trees right now for Valentine's. So if you didn't get your hands on it last year, this is a great time to do it. And remember to get more than one, because once it sells out, it sells out. So anyways, I love this little project, and I made it fairly simple. I'm not going to do a lot of collaging. I'm just going to add the pieces in, let them speak for themselves, but feel free to add clusters on this. I think that would be really cute. Also, you can add little bows throughout, or pom-poms. Oh, there's so many ideas, rhinestones. Literally, you can make it as ornate as you want. And I did not finish the back. I'm going to just hot glue the lace straight to the back, but feel free to finish it off if you're going to see it. And I think that for the second project, this one was a home run. I love it so much. I think I'm losing it to my daughter, but I was planning on leaving it in my room. So I'll definitely keep you guys posted and let you know who wins that tug of war. For our third project, we are going to take some of those little book pages and just stack them up together, fold them in half, and just roughly cut out some heart shapes. And then you are going to keep them folded in half, and you're going to take one heart and overlay it over the other heart, like you're going to see me do here. And so when you open it up, it kind of accordion folds. And I believe there are some ornaments that were known for that. I don't know what they're called. If you know the name, leave it down in the comments. I have to tell you guys that I think this might be my favorite of all the projects that I did. The way that I did it is I had two sets instead of keeping it going around. I wanted to add some ribbon, and I'm using actually some fabric that I have from a chindi rug that I think is very Valentine's and goes really well with the kit. And so I'm going to sandwich that in between my two clusters of hearts, and then go ahead and glue both sides together. And so this would be my middle. See how cute that is? So then I'm going to just tie some knots just to give it a little bit of interest. And for the decorating, I kept it really simple, and I did the same thing with each page. And I only filled with each of the little pages that open up. I actually only decorated one side, but I kept the formula the same. So I had on the bottom part a little piece of the paper, or whichever of the pattern paper you want to use. I actually used most of the little scraps that I had from the bunting, and then I layered one heart that I cut out using the Dollar Tree trim, and then a piece of the little mini ephemera on top. I stapled it together and then glued it down. It was that easy, and it is so adorable. If you only try one of the projects, let it be this one. You're not going to regret it. It is so cute. I can see myself tomorrow, if I don't clean up my desk, maybe you'll find me making more of these. I don't know. Vote down below. Let me know. Do you think I'm going to clean up, or I'm going to make more Valentine's ornaments? It's seriously such a cute project, and I absolutely love it. I actually put it up on this little tiered thing, and I have this little bunny that sits there year round. She's so adorable, and I think she's a perfect complement to this little ornament. What do you think? what is a Valentine's craft video without making a Valentine's card? And so that's going to be our fourth project. I'm going to take a piece of the manila cardstock because I'm not losing anything. And you're going to see it measures, I believe, 8.5 by 6.25, but you can make it any size that you want. I just wanted to give you the dimensions if you want to make it exactly the same way that I did. And I'm going to just fold it over in a little card. And now we're going to decorate it. So I started off by decorating using this adorable paper with the conversation hearts, and this is from the pastel kit, but you're going to see I'm going to use some of that bold fuchsia and red print on top of it, and I think that it is super beautiful, and I think that it coordinates so well. Here I decided to put some trim on the side, and I was trying to decide between the white and the red, but as soon as I saw the red, it completely popped. It made that page, and I'm so glad that I put it down. I think that the white would have been very pretty, but I think the red is just fabulous. The color of this paper is my absolute favorite, and with the distressing on it, I cannot wait to use this over and over and over again. One of my favorite things from the kit also are these adorable kittens. Some of you guys know that we've inherited some kittens, and I have always been more of a dog person, and now they have stolen my heart. And so this kit is full of kittens, and they're adorable, and I think perfect for Valentine's. I'm going to layer some music paper, which I think is always a great staple with the ephemera, and then just distress the edges before I lay it down. And look how easy that page came together. I'm going to grab some more fabric from another chindi rug and tie it in a knot to put up at the top. And look how beautiful this card came together. It is not only stunning, but I would love to receive this. So I think that if you made this for someone that you loved, they would feel the love through the card and appreciate it, and probably keep it up on their shelf forever, like I'm going to do with this one. And for our fifth and final project, we are going to make one of the 3D boxes. Of course, you knew that I was going to reach for this color combo. So what I would suggest is once you cut out the perimeter of your box, then you're going to, and then cut out the center as well. Then you're going to want to take a ruler and a bone folder and fold over the edges where you see the little dots. Also, make sure that when you are cutting, you cut all the way, the notch all the way into the little dotted line where you're going to be folding. So I prematurely glued this down, and you guys know if you've worked with hot glue before, it's not very forgiving. And I realized that I didn't add a little clear pocket or a clear film to the back of this to make it a little box so it looks like a treat box. And so I'm going to end up having to take off the paper and redo it. But more on how the box came together. It's very easy. Once you have all the folds in place, you can kind of put it, like wrap it, and it forms the box itself. So you're going to be able to see exactly where, you know, everything goes. And you have an option. You can glue down the bottoms or the bottom and the top, or you could just glue down the bottom. Another idea would be to take a little piece of tape or a like wax seal, and then seal up the top of it. I think that would be really cute. I'm going to leave my box empty, and I'm just going to decorate the top of it with a cute little cluster, and I'm going to use some of that same Tindy fabric that I did from the hanging ornament. I loved it. It's iridescent and pink and red, and I think it goes just perfectly with this kit. I've included some labels, and I think that they just finish off any cluster just perfectly. When you don't know what to add, always add a little numerical or label or a sentiment, and I think that it finishes the project off just perfectly. I am almost done here. I'm just going to add a bow on the top of the box, and this project came together so quickly, and look how adorable it looks. I think this would be so cute to give someone some candies, or how about some little love notes? I think that would be adorable as well. So thank you so much for joining me today. I am so happy that you're here, and I hope this video has inspired you to create your own little Valentine's masterpieces. And I will see you again soon. Love you. Bye.